Okay, so here's an exercise I have demonstrated before, but I've never probably explained it as much, and it's whole body. This is a couple of the body areas that, you know, I was mentioning for core or waist or belly or whatever you want to call it. I call it core, which is all the way around. A little bit on the front of the legs, hip flexors particularly, and tricep, believe it or not. So, I'm on my favorite toy, the Bosu ball, really favorite toy. Why am I doing this on a Bosu ball? First reason, full range of motion. So if you're doing any ab exercise on something that allows you to arch over safely without hurting yourself, this is a good thing. So I'm all the way opened up and stretched out here, and then when I come up or, you know, in any way do my crunch, it's now a full range of motion, or a better range of motion. Okay, so I still have weights on my legs, and let me move this back into the camera's view. And I'm using a 5-pound plate in my hand. You can use a dumbbell. You can use one of these guys, little baby kettlebell if you want to. And but I happen to be using this, and it's easier on my hands. I have issues with carpal tunnel and my grips. So you'll see a lot of times I have adapted my workouts specific to my particular issues, and which is what everybody should do. So like, don't take whatever I say is the word of God, the thing you got to use. You need to be comfortable and find your own way, and you need to think critically about what you're doing. So I'm just trying to give you like a general idea of, you know, just to get your creative juices flowing. But anyways, okay, so I'm on a Bosu ball. This is all about opening up your body, opening up. And I'm going to do, essentially, it's going to be a leg lift, right? You're going to see the leg lift, so I've got the weight on my feet. And a little bit hits the tricep, too. So what's going to happen? I'm going to cross this opposite leg over on a diagonal. So if I hit this diagonal, now you'll notice I hit the diagonal. The diagonal is going to hit my obliques, right? My transverse abdominals. I'm going diagonal, like whether you're hitting elbow to knee or toe to weight or whatever, you want to meet in the middle like this, right? So you're also getting a stretch. Hopefully you are limber enough for that. If not, you need to work up to it. And you can do it this way if you aren't really limber enough. If you're too tight back there, you need to start stretching, because that's not healthy. But you'll see what's happening here is that as I'm reaching up with this weight, because I'm touching the ground back here, because I want to move it all the way up, right? But as I'm reaching up, I'm actually hitting my tricep. And so this, to me, is a lovely exercise to do. Really squeeze in the middle too, by the way. So when you get to here, right? You get to the middle. If you can coordinate yourself to exhale, do an exhale at the top of this move, you're really now, whoa, you're really squeezing the muscles. And so a lot of times you'll see me do this, because I'll just alternate. So if you don't do that one, add it in. You don't have to do it on a Bosu ball. You can do it on the floor. You can do it on a bench. You can, you know, simulate that move any way you feel comfortable to do. But it's going to give you this, and this is what, like, I would rather see this than see a 6-pack. On a woman particularly. So that's why I advocate it.